Okay, we're on.
It's the Sini-Gang with El Boogie.
And Sterno Supernova.
Hey there, Sterno.
Hey, Boogie.
What's happening?
Are you okay? You're kind of coughing all over the place.
I'm fine. I'm getting over a slight cold, I guess, but I don't know. I'm fine. I mean, I think my immune. Well, I think I handle a cold or sickness in general probably better than most people. I mean, I think I have a good pain threshold, or I don't know if it's called pain threshold.
Are you think you bounce back better, or are you think
No.
that you just can?
I can power through sickness better than most people. I think better than the average person.
Okay. Have you been comparing your coworkers to you or something? How do you, I mean, your family members, or just in general, you just feel like you just handle sickness well?
I think I handle it well.
Okay.
I mean, how many days of work have you missed in the past, let's say 2-3 years
For
due to sickness?
I guess about a week total, something like that.
This year I missed 0.
Okay.
Last year I missed maybe 1, and the year before that I missed 2, and that 2 year before that was because I got taken to the hospital. In fact, I was at work. And they had to call the ambulance.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that story. Wow.
They had to call an ambulance to take me to the hospital. Then they told me, don't come back to work.
That's pretty hardcore, though. Like, yeah. Like, I'm at my desk. I've been doing my...
I was. I was at my desk. I was there, and I was like, yo, I might be sick. And then the next thing you know, I'm keeled on the floor.
God.
And they called an ambulance.
I mean, when they call an ambulance, you pretty much, people have to accept that, yeah, he's pretty sick. Anytime there's an ambulance involved, I mean, come on, there's no wiggle room on that one. He's like, yeah, he's not faking it.
I mean, like the big boss of my work came in because he saw the ambulance and saw me like seasoned on the stretcher.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, this ain't good.
Like I said, at least he knows you're not,
I wasn't thinking it.
Yeah, you don't just call out just because of, minor things. You're like, they had to call a freaking ambulance for you. Come on.
So to me, like a minor cold.
It shows dedication. Yeah.
Can't hold me back. So,
yeah, I mean, for me, I don't, even if I do get sick, I just telework. So, I mean, it's not really for me, it's for my coworkers. So I don't spread anything because I don't want to be that guy that comes to work and just coughs everywhere, sneezes everywhere, and
yeah, I mean, I don't like cough and sneeze on everybody, and
well, I mean, yeah, but
I can hold it in. It's like a zen within me. I have a control over my body, even though I want to cough and sneeze. I have this control. That's a good thing, though.
Holding it in, like I tried to hold in a cough when I had bronchitis. I would try to hold in a cough, really, and it was really strenuous, and I actually burst a blood vessel in my eye from holding in a cough.
Because you don't have the zen to do it. You don't know how to do it.
To not cough when with bronchitis?
You blew a blood vessel because you tried not to cough?
In my eye, yeah.
Then you did it wrong.
How do you... I mean, I don't know. What do you let it out as a fart or something? I'm not sure.
No, you hold it in with your mind.
You just keep it in the core of your being and don't let it out or something?
It's not like when you're sneezing, you hold it in and not like
yeah.
It's more like a sense of I am not going to cough and I am not going to sneeze kind of thing.
Okay. I don't know. I think
if you want, I think don't want to listen to the guy who hasn't missed a day at work in
I know, but I'm just saying
2 years.
When you have bronchitis, I think that's a good excuse to be coughing. That's a pretty intense sickness. It's not just your average cold or whatever.
I also the first sign maybe something being in my throat or chest, I am taking medicine like
what, those coldy stuff or the vitamin C?
Not even that. Like I get this generic Robitussin from Amazon.
Oh, you do the Tussin.
Yeah, simple stuff. In fact, I only buy this generic Robitussin because I do the subscribe and save. And if you buy 5 things, you get 15% off your total purchase. And a bottle of Robitussin or the fake Tussin or whatever they call it is like $2 on Amazon. So it's a good filler item. So I'll have like 4 items I want to buy. I'll throw in a bottle of that stuff just to get my 15% off.
Right.
Yeah, 15% off of total like $50 is,
significant.
That's paying $2 for the bottle and then getting. I can't do the math in my head. I'm gonna guess it's like $8.
You know why I said it's significant? Because I didn't really want to do the math either. I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like it. It's 5 plus whatever half of. So it's like $7.
Yeah, so it's like $7, $8.
Yeah.
So you spend $2 to save $8. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. And so now I have a stockpile of cough medicine.
Are you checking to make sure it's not expired? Because you can never really.
Yes. The oldest one I have expires February 2017.
Oh, so you're good.
Yes, exactly. I'm good.
All right.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, because I'm having Mr. What? How much did you say? 2 days of work in 2 years?
Something like that. Maybe 1 day in 2 years.
Yeah. Impressive. I got
maybe 3 days in 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Is there like when I get sick, I like to get maybe some sauce somewhere. Is there like a food that you like to get when you get sick, like a special, like you got generic chicken soup wrap, the one that everybody always says there's something that you use, like the.
I never do chicken soup. I'm Filipino. I do ramen noodles.
Or arroz caldo.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
chicken noodles is a white thing.
I know.
But is that what you do?
I'm lazy. I buy canned that stuff and microwave it.
Ramen noodles, cup of noodles.
Yeah, but you still need to get. You need the chicken. You can't just do the salt substitute.
You can't do chicken flavored ramen noodles.
That's not going to give you what you're supposed. The nutrient that's supposed to help you when you're sick. You need to get like actual chicken noodle soup. That's what or something with chicken stock in it. That's my understanding, and vegetables. That's why I don't think ramen is going to do it unless you really heavily upgrade your ramen. Do you? I mean, I know we've talked about it before. I know you do. You don't just eat, you don't just eat straight ramen. I mean, you always add something, right?
Myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the crazy things.
Yeah, I'm
like
saying.
Vienna sausage.
Ooh, crazy. Okay,
I look at whatever I have left over. I have steak left over. Chop up the steak, throw it in there. I always put an egg. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I almost always put hot sauce.
Right.
Different things like that.
But yeah, I think you need like some sort of actual fresh chicken stock or chicken stock in general to do it, not just the salty stuff that they have in ramen.
No, you're wrong.
I'm wrong. Purely wrong. Okay.
Take it from the guy who doesn't get sick, or who stops it the second I find out I'm sick.
Okay.
That's me.
I really can't complain. I really can't argue with a guy with your record. It's just you can't argue with success.
Yeah, I mean I do eat a lot of. I drink a lot of vitamin C stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Your orange juice, and I like grapefruit juice, but sometimes that's bad for you. I've heard. I don't know.
It is?
Yeah, it's like way too sweet, way too sugary.
Well, yeah, like what do you call it? Processed juices in general look like too sweet, the stuff you get.
But I didn't even think. I think grapefruit juice, even non-processed, like straight up squeezing the grapefruit yourself,
just from natural sugar content. Oh,
I heard that's bad.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I love it.
Mm-hmm. Are you like Ruby Red or just any kind of grapefruit juice?
You mean the type of grapefruit?
Yeah.
I buy the grapefruit that's on sale.
Okay. I mean, I tasted the difference between Ruby Red and this regular grapefruit, and I'm like, Ruby Red if I can get it.
I don't know this stuff.
What do you mean you don't know this stuff? You're the guy who's like,
I don't know the type of grapefruits.
That's like you research everything, but you don't. But you're like Mr. Grapefruit Juice, and you don't know.
I don't research this stuff. I know this stuff. I've never said I've researched this stuff.
When I say research, that means you're like just reading, just not necessarily on an intentional route of knowledge seeking, but you just happen to. But I know how you kind of just read every article that comes across your screen, right? I mean, you're pretty well, not every article, but
no.
I thought that's how you were doing your knowledge, enhancement, just by if you see something that interests you on Reddit or something, or.
Yeah, that stuff, but I don't, I'm not like, ooh, here's an article about grapefruits. Let me read about the grapefruits.
You don't?
No.
I thought that was you. I really did. I didn't. I'm learning. Well, I mean, I'm not over your shoulder, so I have no idea how you interact with the internet. So I just figured that's how you're doing things.
I read stuff that looks interesting.
Yeah, the
an article about grapefruits.
But you're like Mr. Grapefruit Juice. I would figure that would be your
because I drink grapefruit and I like it. I never went to the internet and Wikipedia'd grapefruits.
Okay.
I'll go to the store, like, ooh, grapefruit's on sale, 2 for $1. Buy it. That's me.
Okay. That I had the wrong image in my head the entire time.
I'm also a deal guy, you know.
Oh, I know that. That I definitely know.
Although I do sometimes go to Whole Foods or your
just for the ambiance or the experience, or
yeah, to look like a snobby
pretentious.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like being that. Just to make myself feel good about myself.
Yeah, I felt bad going to Trader Joe's. Now I don't.
Trader Joe's is fine.
Yeah, I know, but I don't even go to I haven't been to Whole Foods. I mean, since I only go with you, basically. I just don't feel like going all that way out there. So
why?
I don't know. I just don't feel like driving out there for the stuff there. I don't feel like, I don't know, going to the higher level of health, food consciousness, consumerism. I don't know.
You meet a lot more people, a lot more different people at that kind of place than the ones that you normally hang out with, Sterno. You meet at the Piggly Wiggly are the people that you meet at Whole Foods.
Piggly Wiggly. What's that from? I know
you don't know Piggly Wiggly.
No, I've heard that. I forgot where it's from.
It's like a BLO. It's like it's the poor people supermarket.
Oh, that's an actual thing. I thought it was from a movie.
Yes, it's an actual place. There's actually one here in Norfolk.
Oh, I thought it was a movie thing that they made up.
It's the ghetto supermarket down here.
Oh, okay.
It's down on Princess Anne Road.
Oh.
It's Princess Anne.
Okay,
Azalea Garden.
Yeah, I know.
There's a Piggly Wiggly there. You should go shopping there. You might find all your friends there.
It's funny. I grew up not too far from
exactly. And it's like you don't even know it.
Yeah, because I never shopped there.
Because you don't travel. You don't explore.
We were, like a military family. We always went to the exchange and to the commissary. So, or the ones that are like the farm fresh that was nearby, the food line that were like really, really close by.
Now, why don't you go there now?
Because I don't really go that way. I mean, there are places I don't go because I just don't need to go that particular geographical area. It doesn't really. I don't see a need to go there. But yeah.
To buy your ruby red grapefruits. What if they were on sale at the Piggly Wiggly? Ooh,
I wouldn't even know. I didn't know it existed as an actual place till just now. So it's not like I've been saying, hey, I'm not going to Piggly Wiggly.
Why did you go to Trader Joe's then?
Because you I went with you. I mean, you went one time without you, and that was just because I wanted to see if I wanted to buy anything, and I was like, okay, it's fine.
Trader Joe's is there's a lot of good things at Trader Joe's you can't find anywhere else. Or sometimes you can find at Whole Foods, but Trader Joe's is the cheaper place. But I always get my cookies there, and always my popcorn there, and my almond butter. Yeah. I always get that there.
Yeah, you want to say almond peanut butter, but it's not peanut butter, it's almond butter. Yeah.
So I might think that I get macaroons there. I get macaroons at Whole Foods too.
Wait, are they healthy? I didn't think they were healthy. Are they
it doesn't have to be healthy to be there.
Well, that's true.
It's healthier.
Yeah.
But it's not healthy.
I was wondering if it's like a special healthy kind of macaroon.
I get brownies and cookies too. I get excited when cookies are on sale because I stock up. Okay. But again, it's to feel pretentious and better than the Whole Foods, than your everyday man. And there's a lot of hot girls that shop at Whole Foods. But you wouldn't know that because you don't care.
I don't go there. Yeah, I would not know that.
Yet the buffet down the street from it, you probably go all the time.
I haven't been there in about a long time. I know what you're talking about. Again, it's a place I don't need to travel to, so I haven't been there in a while.
See, you too.
Yeah.
You're the person who doesn't go farther than a mile from your house. You need to. Just to explore, just to get out there.
Yeah, probably.
Sometimes I'm like, I have nothing to do today. Let me go supermarket shopping at the nice part of Virginia Beach. You never know what's going to happen.
Which part is the nice part?
Where Whole Foods is at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the nice part.
We even talked about the Target there. How that's the nice Target.
I thought the one over in Hickory, or not Hickory.
Yeah, that one's a little different.
Pretty much. You talking about clientele?
Yes.
I want to say it in a nice way.
I mean, you can go to the Target over here.
Military Highway.
Yeah, or you can go to the Target Virginia Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And we even talked about it. Every now and then we need to do that.
I haven't been there in a long time.
And you enjoy it every time you go, don't you?
Generally, yeah, I do.
Same thing with supermarkets. You need to change up your supermarkets every now and then. Just because you never know.
Okay. I see your point.
Me and Brother Butterfly and Ghostface were out that way last night. And we went out. We ate at a restaurant there. And man, it was a nice group of people there.
Which restaurant was that?
It's a new one called Caliente Cantina. Caliente Cantina just opened up, and tacos were like $2. So
yeah,
cheap.
Yeah,
I got dessert because it was I didn't feel like my bill was expensive enough. My bill was like $5. I was like,
oh, that's not enough.
Let me get dessert. I don't feel right paying for a $5 dinner at a nice place like this. Give me that sopapilla. Although we got some corn, Mexican corn. I love Mexican corn.
Yeah.
Do you know Mexican corn?
No, I'm not sure what separates it from regular
Mexican corn is a street food in Mexico, hence the name Mexican corn. That's served like on a stick. The cob, they throw the cob on a stick, like a barbecue stick.
Wait, is that the mayonnaise one?
Yep, you pour mayonnaise on it, then you roll it in cheese, and then you pour some spices on it. Mexican corn. And it's delicious. And we order that. Except they don't serve it on the cob, which
they put in a bowl?
Upset me. Yeah, it was in a bowl. Mixed with cheese and this. Everything that was there.
But you don't get the texture.
It wasn't on the cob.
You don't get the visceral.
Yeah, and I even told Brother Butterfly, I'm like, what the hell is this? We ate it. We killed it though. We ate it all.
I'm sure it tasted fine.
But we were like, we could do this at home. We could buy a can of corn and do the exact same thing, which is what they did.
I actually was reading something on on Facebook where they just had the quick recipe on Mexican corn. So yeah, that's why I said the mayonnaise one.
Yes,
it was so. I looked at it like, really, people that's really simple.
Exactly, and it's delicious.
Ah.
But it's different when it's on the cob and when they just put it in a bowl. But we still ate it.
Right. Now, speaking of delicious, and I wasn't able to attend, but you guys went to the soft opening for Bonchon here in Norfolk, right?
Yep.
So the food, was it what you expected, or
it's Bonchon.
So just,
and I love Bonchon.
Right.
I mean, I used to travel 3 hours to get to Bonchon,
and
then later on I would travel 2 hours to get to Bonchon because they would open one up 2 hours away. It's slowly been getting to us. So the first time Bonchon's like in DC, Northern Virginia area. From Virginia Beach, that's 3 hours away. And if you don't know Bonchon is a Korean chain. And
that's basically twice fried chicken, right? Or
yeah, their most popular dish is their Korean chicken. They have other things. They have bulgogi. They have I don't know what else, but but everything I order, I always order the Korean fried chicken, which is made. You fry it, you sweeten it up, then you fry it again. It takes like half an hour to cook. Takes forever, but it's delicious. It's sweet. If you get, they're spicy and there's soy garlic. Spicy is really spicy. I get pot stickers too with the same sauce on it. I love Bonchon, and it's not just me; it's other people. So when they opened up one in Northern Virginia, years ago, I used to travel to Northern Virginia just to get Bonchon. 3 hours away. I mean, I do other things while I was there.
Yeah, not just for chicken, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm always there, I'm always make it a habit to buy Bonchon and bring it home with me. And then they opened up one 3 years ago in Richmond, and I think it was 3 years ago. Yeah, it was about 3 years ago.
Okay.
In Richmond, which is 2 hours away from us, or an hour and a half, depends on how fast you drive.
So just like you said, gradually getting closer.
Yeah, and that one I went to even more because it was closer. That's that. I've even been, had a couple trips where I did go there just for the chicken. And then now they're opening one up in our city. And yeah, me and Ghostface were one of the first customers there.
Yeah.
We were there when they opened the door. We were there when they said we were open. Walked in the door. Got our food. It was delicious. I mean, they're still working out some kinks. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Yeah, soft opening is when you just
it's not officially open yet.
Right. Okay. I'm definitely gonna get some of that. I just haven't been able to. I saw
okay.
I saw your post and I was just like, I can't do it today.
Whatever.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people who did see my post and got there 15 minutes after I posted. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of people like, hey, I saw your post. I'm here. We were excited. Yay. But not Sterno. Sterno's like, oh, it's open. Okay. Was that not your reaction?
Yeah.
You don't get excited about these things. I do. A lot of people do.
Yeah. I mean, like, oh, cool. And that was it. I didn't really go much farther than that. I was like, I'll go there sometime.
Yeah. So you don't get excited about things.
Did they say when they're going to do the official grand opening? Or
no, they're still doing like, soft openings throughout the week. How they get everything straight, which I hope they do. Then you grand open. But man, it is crazy. I mean, I even told them I'm probably not going to be back until things settle down because I can't wait 2 hours for a
Is that how long you waited? 2 hours?
No, we were the first ones there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We knew we had to do that, so we don't have to wait 2 hours or whatever. I mean, if you catch them at the right time, you won't wait, that long. But I'm not going to play that game.
Right.
I got mine. I'm happy. Yeah, you probably won't eat there for like a year.
I don't know.
You're missing out.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of it. I've never had it. So
you hear the excitement in your voice. I don't care.
I've never had it though. I don't have the
There's a lot of people who never had it who wanted to finally see what the hype's about.
Yeah,
but not you. Okay.
Pretty much.
Another day is not close to me. I'll stay home.
Okay.
Piggly Wiggly it is.
Sure.
See, you need to find something that you're excited about. Like what restaurant would open here that you've been like, yo, we're there day one? Nothing.
I don't know one. I really can't think of one.
Because you don't get excited about anything.
Yeah, probably not. Not at restaurants anyway. I'm not sure what I would get. I've been excited about stuff before. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
I'll tell you, when they open an IKEA here, are you going to be there for day one? No. It's going to be crowded. I don't like crowds. I am there day one for IKEA. I don't even need furniture. I am there day one because I like the IKEA people. I like those Swedish people. I like what they do. I love their meatballs.
Wait, are there actually going to be Swedish people there? I mean,
I'm sure there will be.
I mean, do they generally have a Swedish contingent when they open a new IKEA? That would
no, but they make the furniture.
So they're in spirit, whatever.
Yes.
Those unpronounceable IKEA furniture names or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
And I still need to return my recalled drawers.
Oh, the one that kills children?
Yes. That's what I have. That's what I use. And I can return it.
I thought you get like a special part or something. They give you an anchor.
You could call them and get the special anchor, or you can bring it back.
But you've been using it for how many years now?
About 10 years. And it is anchored to the wall. Because it might fall down if it ain't.
So
but they recalled it.
Yours is perfectly safe. It's old, I guess, 10 years old, so it might be slightly beat up.
But they recalled it. And so they said, yo, bring it back if you don't want the new anchor.
And they'll give you like a brand new version of the one that you just had.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I do know people have bought theirs back.
Wow.
and the closest IKEA right now is 3 hours away.
Right.
I'm not hauling my dresser. My dresser drawer is 3 hours.
Right. Yeah.
But when they're opening IKEA here next year, I'll bring it 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll do the 20-minute drive. And I'll do it day one because I'm excited. They're opening IKEA here.
They'll be like, he's returning with that dresser thing? I thought everybody did that already.
That's what you think. People have been doing it like crazy.
I'm saying by the time a year comes by, I thought, like maybe the majority of people would have done it by now.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm there day one, just like I was there for Bonchon. Then the brewery's coming up. A couple breweries opening up. I'm there day one.
The one near us, I want to be there day one. The one which is like less than
it's like less than half a mile away.
I just realized what it sounded like when I said it after it came out of my mouth.
If this brewery were 5 miles away,
I could ride a bike to it, and that's saying a lot for me.
We could walk to it.
Yeah, we could.
It's probably a good 15-minute walk from here.
Yeah. But I am there first day.
Yeah.
If it comes to me, there you go. I am there.
Yeah, there's another one opening up. Actually, it's having a secret opening this week, but it officially opens next month. That's over in the Strawbridge area of Virginia Beach, which is again in the
nicer part of
Virginia Beach.
It just sounds wrong to say it, but yeah, I know it's true.
Green Flash Brewery is what's opening up here. It's in San Diego. It's from San Diego. They have one there. They're opening up the East Coast operations here.
So as far as you know, there's just two of them, one West Coast, one East Coast?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I know there's only two of them.
Okay. So you wouldn't call it a franchise or
No.
Okay.
But I was trying to go there yesterday for the secret opening.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just too busy. But I'm gonna get there before people know it's open and gets crazy busy. But that's me. I mean, even when they opened Jollibee here, I was there day one.
Yeah, you were.
I got a free hat, free shirt, free toys, free dolls, whatever. To me, that was an important thing. It wasn't about me getting excited about the food or whatever. It was me supporting the business kind of thing. But, Filipino business sort of, should support them.
Absolutely. So
I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, though, and she was worried because she also loves Bonchon, and she also travels, 2 hours away to get Bonchon. There's a couple days where she's gone for lunch and come back to Virginia Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And she's worried that now that we have one here, the mystique or the attraction to it, the fact that it's here now, goes away.
Like a Cheesecake Factory?
I've never had a...
Well, I thought there was okay, maybe that's not a good one. Because I remember you were like, hey, there's a cheesecake. We had one recently. I mean, we got one here, but we didn't have one for a while.
Yeah, but I've never traveled to a Cheesecake Factory.
That's true.
Or I've never traveled somewhere just to go to Cheesecake Factory.
That's true. Yeah, I guess it's not a good comparison.
Yeah, but she was saying some of the attractiveness of going to Bonchon is the fact that we didn't have one and we traveled to get it.
Yeah,
to eat it.
You want what you get, what you cannot have easily.
Yeah, now that we have one, is the attractiveness of going there gone? That's what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I said no. I said the chicken is delicious. It's still delicious. I'm like, what are you talking about? It means I get to eat there more. That's all it means. He's like, that was some of the draw, with the fact that we had to travel, the search to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of, White Castle, or Harold and Kumar go to White Castles kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said no.
The whole quest.
Yeah.
Type deal.
It was a quest to get the Bonchon. It was El Boogie. El Boogie goes to Bonchon.
I am getting that Bonchon. I'm not going to come back without that Bonchon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Right. I know what she's saying, and I know what you're saying.
The chicken's good. I don't care.
Know, right?
I'm glad it's close. You even know I make my own version of Bonchon chicken.
I know that was a secret recipe too. So that's why I didn't even bring it up.
I do make my own version. It is delicious.
It's your let's make a big impression dish, right?
Yes. And another problem is, now that people have Bonchon, they're gonna say, "Hey, not as good as Bonchon." Your secret dish ain't as good as Bon Jovi.
Oh well. Yeah, that's the price you pay for it being so close now.
I don't care. I love it. Love it. I don't know. You might not like it. You might.
I like your version of the chicken, so I'm sure I'm gonna like it.
See, the thing is, it's really hyped up now. I guess in your head.
No, not
from
really.
a lot of people.
I just figure it's about the same as what your chicken is you know, the ones that you make, which I like a lot. So, you know,
yeah,
it's not one of the things where I feel like, oh, it's gonna change my life when I eat it. But if it does, that'd be great. But I doubt it.
I don't know. Maybe that's why you're so. I don't care because you've never had it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't get the same level. I mean, just because everybody's excited about it doesn't mean I'm gonna get excited about it. But if I'd had it maybe and I was just like, oh, this is the best thing ever, then.
But you don't get excited about anything, and that's why I know you're not getting excited.
I don't get excited the same way you do. I mean, maybe
you don't get excited at all.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Your level of when you are like really hype about something is not the same thing as me.
Because you're not excited about it about anything. Is there anything that you ever get excited about?
I don't. Not where no. They're not nothing where I freak out or
nothing.
That maybe you've seen me, but no,
nothing. To me, the Mets are in the playoffs. Yes, I'm excited. Yes, I might spend $200 to get to see them.
Are you?
I am thinking about it because I'm that excited that the Mets are in the playoffs.
Right.
That you wouldn't do any of that, would you?
No.
I'm trying to see. And you're missing out on life then. Like I said, if let's not do a restaurant. Let's say someone were coming to town. Like you would do whatever you can to see them. Like who would that be? Anybody. Jean-Luc Picard?
A fictional character. I was trying to think of one. I was like,
nobody.
I know, right? Like the Pope. I was like, I could have got to see the Pope.
Yeah, you could have. I wasn't even that excited about seeing the Pope, and I went to see the Pope.
I didn't even like. Yeah, not even.
He waved at me.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, that's cool. It's the older Pope. It's not the current Pope.
Oh yeah, that was the German.
Yeah, the guy that was only Pope for like 2 years or whatever.
I just blanked on his name all of a sudden.
Benedict,
right? Okay.
If the new Pope comes around, I'm there.
Yeah. If he's close by, definitely. But
if he were a mile away, I'd go.
I'd make the trek for a mile away.
I might open my window and try to see him. I drove 3 hours. without tickets.
Okay.
You needed tickets.
I've never driven 3 hours for anything. Only for food. I mean, I'm saying like for that with that kind of goal. I drove 2 and I don't know how far is William and Mary?
30 minutes.
Oh, not William and Mary.
45 minutes maybe.
Okay, that was long. Which seemed like a long way for me for a girl, but that was it. I don't know.
It's in the same area code. Let's just say that.
Okay. I think longer. I don't know. That was years ago, so I don't know.
It's still a local area.
Okay, fine. In my mind, it was like a trek, okay? In my mind, it was a bit of a quest.
You packed the day bag. And
I had the flares ready in case I got lost. And this is before I had a GPS available to me. So, I don't know.
But yeah, I saw the Pope. You needed tickets to see the Pope. I didn't have tickets. He was in the Nationals Park kind of thing, and he was at another place. So I sort of did research and found out he would be certain places doing certain things, and we sort of hung out at a place where he was supposed to maybe be.
You could say you're stalking him, but more like you just paid attention to an itinerary. So,
yes.
Yeah. I get it.
I'll say I was stalking him. He's just Pope.
It sounds weird.
But it was, if you didn't have tickets to see the thing, we actually stood outside the stadium hoping maybe we could get in somehow. Maybe someone will have extra tickets and, do the Catholic thing and give it away. No, nobody did. So
the Christian thing. The Catholic would be like, okay, we'll charge you this much. Come on,
Isn't that a Jewish thing?
Oh. That's you. I'm not even going to go with that. That's the route I'm not going to take a part of. Okay, no.
So many ways that can go wrong.
I know.
But yeah, we didn't get into there.
I didn't even think about it. I didn't go that far with it. So yeah.
So yeah, eventually I got to some place where we actually saw the Pope. And he was actually like 10, 15 feet away from me, kind of deal. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. This actually works. Yay, Pope.
Mm-hmm.
Go Catholics. Yeah, if you're not excited about the Pope, I don't know who you're.
I was excited about it. I wasn't going to make it however long it takes to get when he was in DC. I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
Well, part of it was I was working too. I didn't want to take any time off. I just don't.
It's the Pope. See, to you, I don't want to miss work. To me, it's like the Pope. I'm going to miss work. I am going to miss work.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I'm taking off work this week to see some people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll talk more about that later because don't want to. I'll talk about it after it happens.
Okay.
But yeah, I am taking off work because I am excited about meeting some people. Going somewhere.
It might be the last chance to see some people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? Our last podcast, the audio only one, where we talked about cultural appropriation.
Actually, people haven't heard it yet because
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it wasn't posted yet.
Yeah, there's going to be a way. This is actually probably going to post before that one. In
another podcast,
crazy thing. I've been sort of planning the ways things get out in order in a masterful way. But yeah, we will talk about probably in the next episode about.
Well, okay, there was one thing that we decided we were talking about that kind of stuck in my mind. It's like, what would make us protest? Like, what would make the Filipino community protest?
Yeah, we talked about, or we will talk about it in the next episode.
Yeah.
Getting upset about
cultural appropriation.
Yeah, cultural appropriation about movies and TV.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. And in a crazy, untimely thing.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about it with just Asians in general.
Right.
About how
because
movies
we're
casting white people in Asian roles.
Yeah.
And
Disney stuff and just
the Disney
I don't want to recap the whole thing, but yeah. But yeah, that was the main thing. Like, what would make the Filipino community get up in arms? And then, lo and behold, NBC decided to do to buy a show, a prospective show called Mail Order Family, with I guess a white person trying to buy a Filipino bride to take care of his family. And I just thought it was funny that it actually happened like right after we talked about it. I mean, no one else saw the show because it was only recorded. It was never really put out there, but yeah,
it was pitched and they bought the pitch.
Right. But I'm talking. No, I'm in our show. It wasn't like we influenced anybody. You know, they think, hey, the Sini-Gang thing. What would cause us to protest? Let's protest this. No, people were immediately, upset about the portrayal.
Basically, it got out there that NBC bought a show, a pilot. Mm-hmm. NBC bought the pilot about a mail order Filipino bride.
For the people that made like Superstore and other shows.
Yeah, in fact, I mean, there's actually I know a lot about what had been going on and what finally happened. And the people who did the show are actually good people. They're not they're not racist in any way.
Right.
Especially the girl that wrote it. In fact, they have been trying to make a show with Asians in it for a while. They have several ideals aimed at Asians that are good for Asians.
Yeah.
And this show actually started off in this is all. I mean, the
premise or
the headlines that got out there made all the Filipinos mad. Hey, mail order bride show. Yeah. Let's kill them. And rightfully so.
Right.
It was right.
And actually, it was good that people got mad about it.
Yeah. But if you want to go more into detail about it, I mean, one thing it's sort of the true life story of this one girl,
right?
Who was raised by a Filipino lady after her mom died,
mm-hmm.
and the dad got this Filipino lady to help take care of the family, and
right.
And this girl's life got shaped by this Filipino lady, and it was a feel good story. It's a true story, feel good.
Yeah.
So it was a strong Pinay woman who helped raise this family, and that's what the show was supposed to be about.
Yeah.
In fact, even before that, the girl wrote it. It wasn't even about a mail order bride. She actually originally wrote about a family, and a Asian Filipino guy somehow gets integrated into the family.
Okay.
Sort of like, I don't know. It's a bad example.
You're gonna go with 16 Candles, weren't you?
No. I was gonna stay away from. I mean, I was going more Perfect Strangers. How Balky comes in and changes his cousin Larry's life.
The white cousin gets another white.
That example.
Yeah.
I mean, if Larry had a family and Balky came in and changed, that's sort of how this was supposed to be. This Filipino guy comes into this Asian family and affects their lives
in a positive way.
Yeah, in a positive way.
Right. So are you saying that by being upset about it, we were shooting ourselves in the foot?
No. In fact, there are a lot of agents who were upset that the show got canceled. That they're like, hey, this was a chance for an Asian show, Asian cast, kind of thing. And now, you Filipino are getting mad and killed the idea after we had been, asking for more Asian roles and all that.
Right.
But then the way it was portrayed, it looked like it wasn't going to be done the right way.
Like they were just going to be joking her accent, joking her like.
Not even that.
No. Then what do you mean not the right way? I'm not sure I'm getting you.
What the creator should have done was present it to an Asian group first, or an Asian producers or whatever, or even an Asian coalition, or
to get positive hype,
to get help in creating the show.
Oh.
What they did was they made the show and gave it to NBC without addressing Asians, because these people, the girl and the guy, have done the same thing with the Asian shows they are creating. They have gone to certain Asian producers and Asian people and say, hey, how can we get this done? And then they would say, hey, you can do this. And then like the Asian person would be like, that might be a little racist. Don't do that. They didn't do that with this mail order show.
So they didn't vet it properly.
Yes, they didn't create the show in the correct channels. I mean, even if they had done it that way, you can still have the mail order bride thing, but they probably would have changed it up in a way and presented it in a different way.
People to sign it off on it, then maybe the title itself would have been this kind of inflammatory by itself. It's
mail order bride kind of
family.
Thing. If they had done it the right way, it probably could have came off. I mean, it's a fine line.
Like I married Martes.
Exactly, it's a very fine line, and they needed to walk it the correct way, and they did it wrong.
Okay.
But I mean, like I said, the creators, they're not bad people.
Yeah, but they just didn't do it right.
And they had good intentions,
right.
But I mean, the whole idea of the show, all automatically became mail order bride, which is a bad thing because mail order brides from the Philippines are usually like slaves, basically
human trafficking.
Yeah, human trafficking,
which
is not a good thing to joke about.
No, would never joke about that.
But then, and also by doing it the correct way, you don't end up with characters like Han on Two Broke Girls.
Oh, God.
We don't need more of that.
No, we do not. That pisses me off every time.
Exactly. And I hate that character.
I wanted to watch that show because of the Kat Denning, but
I love Kat Dennings. Ever since I've seen Kat Dennings on Raise Your Voice with Hilary Duff.
But
I've cheered for her.
But then Han is just he's like a knife to the heart every time I watch it. I can't deal with it.
Exactly. It's to me it's unwatchable just because of him. And if they had done it the right way, they probably would have had a better Han, and I would probably love the show.
Yeah.
But there are certain ways of doing it, and it's really delicate. So, I mean, they might still have a show. I mean, I think the girl is still trying to create a version.
I mean, sure. It sounds like from what you're telling me, it sounds fine if they just do it correctly, like you said.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what you're saying. I mean, how to.
Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, I don't have the ideal. I mean, I'm not a producer. I don't know how to present it correctly or how to write it correctly.
I mean, focus groups just to get feedback by itself would have told them, hey, that title really is, not a good idea. This is, just,
but the idea of the show is to have a Filipino woman positively affect an American family.
As long as she's not like a negative stereotyped portrayal like Han, like we just said.
Yes,
then it's fine, and it's actually good. Yeah.
I mean, it's in a sort of a weird way. It's like I Married Dora from the 80s.
That's what I was saying. I Married Marites.
Yeah, which wasn't a bad show.
No,
but it was a different time also.
Yeah. He married, the main characters were married to keep her in the country. She was a Mexican immigrant.
Yeah.
Illegal, I believe.
So she can get a green card.
Yeah. So.
And one of the episodes is like they had to have sex so they can. I don't know what yeah,
make it legal.
Yeah, because they weren't really in love or anything. He just married her to keep her in the United States. So I think
because their children loved.
She was like the nanny for the kids.
Yeah, his children loved her.
Yeah, and then one day they're gonna take her green card away, so they had to consummate the marriage, which was funny.
Yeah,
I can't believe I'm talking about I Married Dora.
No, actually, when I heard about my mail order bride family, that's the first thing I thought of too. Was like I Married Dora. I mean, it's like you say, it's a different time, so I don't know how to put it. We're more sensitive, more conscious of stuff like that. I
want to say sensitive.
I know sensitive is like when people talk about being PC, that's like oversensitive.
But yeah, I mean, if you do the show right, it doesn't have to be a mail order bride. It could have been. I mean, I don't want to say maid, or it could be a nurse,
a neighbor.
Yes,
somebody.
Like maybe one day the guy gets sick, and then you have a nurse taking care of the guy who the kids fall in love with.
The Filipino nurse stereotype isn't a bad stereotype.
No,
it's actually true-ish.
Yeah, you can have the guy go to the hospital. The nurse falls in love with the kids and the family.
Yeah,
and the guy, talks about, and maybe the nurse is lose her home or something, or they ask her to move in, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
takes care of the mom and the mom dies.
Whoa, got heavy in your got heavy right away, didn't it?
But hey, Full House, the mom died, and then Joey and
there's no minorities in Full House.
Yeah, but that's how they moved into the house. The mom dies.
Yeah, okay.
So they move in 2 guys.
Yeah, the first episode was really sad too. There was like, I don't know if you remember the first episode.
No.
They talked about it. The kids were crying. Talk about their mom. So yeah.
Exactly, same thing.
Yeah.
His mom could die. Filipino lady moved in. Just don't make it a mail order bride. That's all you had to do, really.
Just the one thing. It would have been fine. It would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, they do, we said, the people were part of the creators, or they have some part of the show of Superstore, where they do have a Filipino character.
Yeah,
and they are doing him right.
He was hilarious. The one I haven't seen the last couple episodes, but the Olympic one cracked me up.
Yeah, he was in the last few episodes again.
Yeah,
it's funny because he's on strike and he doesn't want to lose his job, so he's pretending he's on strike and then he's working.
Oh.
He's hilarious. Mateo.
Yeah, he didn't. In the one I thought he didn't know he would realize he was illegal the whole time. He thought he got into the store and picked up a green card.
So they have done Filipino issues on that show in a good way.
Yeah, it's still comedic, but it's not disrespectful.
Yeah.
Balance, you need to strike.
And he's not a 2-dimensional character like Han.
Yeah.
He actually, he's a guy that people are starting to care about, because actually at the beginning he was sort of like the funny
Asian guy.
Yeah, the funny Asian guy that just comes in.
Right.
But then now he's got a lot of.
Well, yeah, you learned about him gradually.
Yeah, he's got a good backstory.
You learned that he's homosexual, that he's basically explained about his family life and how he's raised with his grandmother and all that.
Yeah.
Stuff. So yeah, he's becoming fleshed out, which is really good.
Yeah, unlike Han, who sucks.
I haven't watched the show forever. Maybe he's become fleshed out. I doubt it. I really doubt it.
I mean, there have been some episodes that have focused on him, and I've seen him, and it's not good.
Yeah.
All right, but I mean, I'm still pulling for a Filipino show out there. Filipino comedy, Filipino drama. I don't care. Just don't make it about mail order brides.
Yep.
I mean, it's so easy. Just don't do that.
You picked the
I mean,
one
there's
thing.
very few things that would piss me off. You know,
the
there's
one
very
path,
few
yeah.
stereotypes out there. Very few. No. All right, let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
All right, this is the part of the show where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. Neither Boogie nor I are actual native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog, so if we get some aspect of the word incorrect, like its pronunciation, grammatical usage, some nuance of its definition, feel free to let us know because we value your feedback. But just keep in mind that, like we always say, this show isn't really about. We're not a show you should reference as a knowledge source. We just do it more for fun and for enjoyment. So if you want to share a little Filipino language or lay it down for your Filipino friends that you know a little bit, there you go. So Boogie, do you happen to have a word?
Tawa.
Tawa?
Or tumawa. Tumawa, tawa, do you know? Tumawa kami sa
Superstore. The Mateo.
Tumawa. Tumawa. Tawa.
Uh-huh.
Tawa is the noun and tumawa is the verb of laugh.
To laugh, yeah.
To laugh.
Right.
Laughter. Tawa.
So
tumawa.
Let's make tawa our
word of the day. Tawa kami. Tumawa sa Eddie Murphy. I don't know.
I can't do it. I wish I could do Eddie Murphy laugh. I never did learn that.
Try it.
Oh, dang.
That was me.
Better than me. Yeah, that was better than me. That's like a
fake.
I know I couldn't do it right. Like I said, I never tried to imitate his laugh.
I give you credit for trying, though.
Yeah. Jesus. Forget it. I'm done.
Make sure you visit our website, www.sini-gang.com.
Or email us at thesinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at The Sini-Gang.
Find us on Facebook on facebook.com/thesinigang. Or look for our videos on YouTube. Do search for our URL, www.sini-gang.com. You should be able to find our videos. So until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
And this is El Boogie, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and sige na.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tune in for the next episode. And so until next time, take care. Adios.